Hello, welcome to Nixies Notebooks. I am your host, and I want to apologize first. I have been MIA. I was having problems with my phone in the videos. I ended up having to delete a lot of stuff, so I never did get through the December ephemera. I do apologize for that. There is a new challenge coming up. It's in January. I really want to do that. I also have to start making more realistic goals for myself as well. So, but for today, because we haven't done it in such a long time, we are going to do some work in the bird journal. So this is the journal that we have going so far. This I added in already. It was a slow stitch project. I think it's in Quick Tip Mondays, so you can kind of see that if you want. But that's where we're at with this part of it. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's see what we can do with this. And my cat is coughing. You're right, babies. You're okay. Good girl. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good girl. Okay. Alright. So let's get started. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. This is... I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So let's just start somewhere. And let's start here. Why? Because that's why. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to do it for a little while. I'm just going to craft for a little while, kind of tell you what I'm doing, that sort of thing. So kind of thinking I might have to come back to this one. So I'm rounding off the edges of this this one. Yes, Nixie, you want to be involved. I know. Why don't you go sit in your box over there? Good girl. Good girl. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do these all in one take because my video, I'm having a lot of problems when I'm splicing and editing videos and trying to get other videos into whatever. If that makes any sense, probably not. So that is where my problems are coming in. So let's start off. I'm going to do some sprays. Okay, and that sounds probably really horrible. So we're going to let that kind of sink in a little bit. I don't know what color that is. Oh, mowed lawn. Oh, look at all that. Oops, I got it everywhere. Alright, back again. Alright, so what I'd like to do is like a little cluster here, and kind of do something with that. Just a little cluster on the page, just something a little bit interesting to kind of catch the eye. It's just a writing page, but I still want to kind of do a little something in this corner. Can't be too heavy because it will weigh down the page, but we can do something, so we will. We're gonna do this next. So here's a big bin of scraps. So we're going to pull some scraps out. We're just going to make a cute little cluster. So let me go through this, find some pieces of paper I might like. Again, I don't want it to be too heavy. If it's too heavy, it could cause some problems. That's pretty. The cat's doing something over there. That's pretty too. Kind of like that. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think this might be a little too heavy, but I think this will work. That and that. Okay, so we're just going to rip a piece off. I'm going to do with a big... Nothing like pulling a piece of scrap paper out of your scrap box and making more scrap paper with it. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. But that's okay. I do like to use it up, so I will. I have to find the stapler. Oh, there it is. There we go, something like that. I am going to make this a little bit darker. I'm just looking for a piece of scrap paper. Oh, yeah, these will do. Let's find another piece. This won't work. Okay. So I am going to actually distress this a little bit, so that way it's a little bit darker. It doesn't look so white. That'll work. I'm just going to start off with the edges first, just kind of get it going. And just because I'm not really overly excited about this whole white, we're just going to go around it. It's actually better done on one of like a, if I even have one handy, no I don't, on a, well, like a placemat where you can actually, so once you like dab it off a little bit, you can actually use this again. If that makes sense. No. So when you dab, English, when you dab the your little dauber off, and you want to do that because you don't want to make circles, you know, or big circly imprints. When you do it on a like a plastic surface, like a placemat or like a smooth cutting board or something, you can actually just, you don't even have to go back to here. You could just keep dipping from here because it will hold the ink. It makes it a little bit easier. I really don't know what my cats are doing out there. Kind of afraid to find out. I'm also going to do this one. I really don't like that edge, really. There we go. But I am going to go pretty far on the edges and do it really dark on the edges. Alright, there we go. Alright, we have this in here. It's going away. I did want to put a little bird on it. Let's see. Yep. What about that little bird right there in the center? It's on the other side. What about the other one? No, we'll do that one right there. That'll work. Alright, I'm going to get some small scissors to cut this up. So I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season, Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. I only said Christmas because that's what I celebrate, but I know there's a lot of other holidays in this time of year, so I hope you guys had a happy holidays, or at least some nice time off from work. I'm going to trim up this side just a little bit. Trying to avoid any sharp corners. Put that right there, but I'm going to obviously just quickly distress just around the edges real quick. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple it. I'm not even going to staple it to the page. I'm going to just staple it right to the page and then glue the bird on top. I like to glue the bird on top because then, I like to glue one piece on top because then it kind of hides the staple a little bit. I just get a little nervous. I've gotten cut by staples, so I get real nervous about using them sometimes. Like, I would hate for someone to be hurt by a staple. No, just being weird. Okay. Let's do it this way. There we go. See, that's what I mean, like, you see the little piece that comes up? That's why I like to glue something over top of it. So, perfect. Okay. Need some glue. I hope this is all getting on the camera. It's my biggest fear. The reason why I'm using this is because it's got a very smooth surface, and sometimes when you use glue sticks, the smooth surface kind of doesn't stick as well. So that's why I'm using this. And I'll probably be using this glue to glue it down to the paper because it's going to be a heavier piece. So I want to make sure that it does stay. So let's pull this piece of paper out. This right here. A nice little place to write on the edge here if you want to. And I'm only going to glue it on this white piece of paper. The rest of it's going to be kind of just going to be held in with a staple. I think that kind of, I don't know, it gives it kind of more texture, more, what do you call it, depth, more just texture to the page. Texture, is that the right word? I'm not sure. I'm struggling with my words today. Alright, we're going to let that one dry. And let's pull out another piece. Let's see. Oh, I got some nice cardboard here. Let's see, what do we want to do with that? Do we want to make a pocket? Big. Just see what else we got in here. This. It's huge. About like cut up the edges. Like that idea. We'll do a little corner pocket with a little peekaboo tuck. I'm going to cut these up and I'll be right back. So we're going to make a little corner pocket. So I want to reinforce this area here because it's going to be a pocket as well as a flip up. So I really want to enforce this fold right here. So use some of this. I feel like this needs something more though. Oh wait, that's not the one I'm going to do it on, is it? I was going to do it on this one. Okay. gonna do it on this one. That's right. There we go. That'll work. What are we gonna do with the inside of this though first? Seems very oh, let's do it all around. So the inside's too white for me. I want to make it kind of, you know, a little less white in color. So we're going to go around the edges with this real quick. Just kind of want to get a quick border around there. The inside is the one that's going to be the... Okay, I really might want to pull out one, so make it a little bit easier. Make sure I'm still in the frame. Sorry about the... You can still see there's circles, but if you really kind of grind it in there. Maybe, so I'm just gonna do, because it's gonna be, there's gonna be another page. This is inside the signature. It's not the middle. I am gonna do this just to make this, so that way this looks more framed. Like each of these pages look a little more framed, instead of just, oh, it's white now in the middle. So I should give it that kind of like framed look. And there we go. I just did it again. This one is like really, well, this one is not as worn. I have one that's really, really worn. That makes it a little bit easier to blend some of this stuff. This is going to be the page I am going to do my collage on. This is going to be the page that I'm going to do my envelope thing. This is going to have some paper on it. So I might do here, so I got these cute little square envelopes. What I might do here is maybe make like a little pocket for the envelope and then put something inside the envelope. That would be fun. All right. Just leave it here. That's fine. Okay. This is a strip going across, and that will work. Okay. Let's start with this. It's got words. Let's do the side with the words. Leave that like that, except for we need to rip it a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna have to put a touch of water on this. Oh, if you could even see if I did that. Oh, I did. So I just put a touch of water on here. Probably make it a little bit soupy and swampy, but that's okay because I want it to go on fast now. So Alright, so I'm going to do that. There we go. I like the way that looks. That came out good. Let's see. So I want to use this too. So this is from my friend Nova Smith. She made me a bunch of these. I actually used some of them in some journals for my Christmas journals for some of my friends. They came out really good. This yellow really went very well with the Christmas colors, so I was really kind of excited about that. But we're going to mute this one a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and hopefully this works, I'm going to do very lightly. I'm like barely touching it. Just enough to kind of give it some little edges. You can see I'm not like pressing down or anything. I'm really doing it, trying to do it very lightly. There we go. I really like the way that came out. Alright, we're going to leave that like that. Do you want a piece of this in here? I think. And totally not a straight line. It's okay. Well, part of it is that's not straight either, so that doesn't help. Well, that's okay. So we'll do a little put this underneath, just because I like that. There. I have this. I was thinking about adding this, or maybe I add this piece right here. I think I'm going to want to put that up there. So let's see. Maybe this doesn't have a bird on it, it just does this, and then I make my little tuck right here. And then the envelope itself will have a bird on it. I like that idea, because I did have a cute little bird I could put on it. Yeah, I like that. My only concern is the envelope. I really do have to just do it across there. Just don't really want it like hitting that too much. Now I'm just wondering, I really like what did I do with the envelope so I could kind of see. So I was thinking of having it kind of tuck right there like that. That'll work. Hey, I'm doing a video. I love you too, baby. Bye. really don't like that. I think I'm a very simplistic person. Definitely go with simplicity first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend down this corner right here. And that will be actually, I did that wrong. Good thing I caught that. Would not have worked well. There's a rip in the paper, so alright. Oh, it's gonna be too long. Alright, let me do this next. Not worried about it going out to the edges. Again, it'll give it some movement, some room. I don't know what I'm talking about. Glue. What I should have done is probably glue it like that. Will that work? Why is that not working? Is it just the angle? I think it's the angle. That's alright. We'll just glue it down like this. That's totally fine. Not a big deal. Alright. The air gets so trapped in these towards the end of the bottle that it makes it very difficult. All right. Oh, don't leak out. Come on, what are you doing? Stop leaking. All right. Nope, let's. You know about this glue, it just rubs right away. Gotta do it kind of right away or else it doesn't rub away as easily. Okay. It's gonna be covered up, that doesn't matter. Alright, let's glue this puppy down. Alright, time to open a new one. Put this upside down. I'm very impatient. I hate waiting for the glue. It drives me nuts. Ew. That was gross. There's glue everywhere. Look at that. That's beautiful. There we go. That's what we're looking for. we go. Move it just a smidgen to the right so that way this. That does not. Oh, come on. What are you doing? No, don't do that. Oh, what's wrong with you? Okay. That's fine. And we are going to fix that because that's going to drive me crazy. I had some little glue dots I could put on it. How about this for an idea? Sorry, I throw my chair back in. Makes a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we're going to do in here is I don't know why this is like. I got glue everywhere. Yay! Yay, glue. My plan is just to tie it into a knot, and then I'm going to glue it down there because that is just what I'm going to do. There we go. That gives it some, I still don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Depth, texture, tactile stuff. Okay. And we want to keep that in place. We're just going to add a little dab of glue right underneath. Can't tell if that's a lot or a little. There we go. Yes, there is a dab of glue in there. I actually think that works really, really well. I kind of like it. And we'll be able to slip this in here. Just kind of have it hang over the edge. Just like that. So, but we're going to have to decorate this. But I think that's going to be for another video. So we still have this piece. Came out very bright. I'm going to have to do something to kind of make it a little bit darker. But we'll work on that in the next video. So thank you for watching in the adventures of the bird journal. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.